Hi, I'm Rosie and I make stuff. In today's video, I'm actually unboxing a new pair of American Duchess shoes, which I'm very excited about. These are, big reveal, the Bernadette shoe, which was announced in August last year. They are a collaboration between Bernadette Banner and American Duchess to design this pair of Edwardian shoes. I got them in the blue tone. They are available in 4 different colourways that you can see on screen now. I really wanted a cool tone shoe because I have a pair of cherry tone Londoners and they have a nice warm tone, but I wanted a cool tone to go with different outfits. And here they are. I got them on the first pre-order. I hesitated for about 5 seconds before ordering them. And now I've got them. I actually received them on the 28th of December. And here is my unboxing review sort of thing. They are a lovely blue shoe with black leather, quite shiny, and they have lovely grosgrain ribbon laces. They have the black stripe which runs from the front around to the back. And I like this because every time I look at them, they look different. They look stripy, they look hexagonal, they look black, they look blue. I mean, it's great. One thing that I noticed first off is the leather is very soft. I mean, like beautifully so. They are very beautiful leather shoes. And unlike the Londoners that I have, the Londoners are very stiff leather. There's some stiffness in the heel of the shoe, what you would expect, but around the, I don't know, names of parts of feet, where the laces are, it's very soft, a lot softer than the Londoners. The laces are quite tight in their little eyelets, which is nice. I don't like the bow to be reliant on keeping my shoe on. So even if the laces weren't tied, these would stay on very nicely. The colours are bright. The black leather is shinier than I expected, if only because the ombre tone of the Londoners by comparison looks a little more moody and weathered. I love the laces. They give a perfect kind of oomph that this kind of preppy design needed. Like they're saying, yes, there are times when I too can be extra. The black eyelets on the blue leather are super cute. They just look lovely. I was a bit nervous about taking out the laces, but I wanted to give them a bit of protection before I wore them outside for the first time, so that would involve taking the laces out. And I'm not very good at lacing, so I did them one at a time, so I didn't forget how it worked. And you can see there just that little bit of shaping along the top of the foot that it's very pretty. It just gives it that chef's kiss. I really like that. And the little bit of blue thread reinforcing it at the bottom. It's very cute. I have some Timpson's Cobbler's Cream. If you don't know, Timpson's is a UK high street cobblers and key cutters, and I asked for their recommendations last time I was in about kind of protecting cream for my various colours of shoe, and this is a neutral tone one. Just blobbing it on. It's quite soft, so it soaks into the leather. It's not really a polish, it's more of a moisturiser, I guess. I just liberally blobbed it on and rubbed it in. I actually bought these shoes through the UK distributor, Rags and Jags, because I don't like dealing with customs and whatnot, and I am happy to support a UK business in this time of plague. There's a link down below if you are interested. I saw the Instagram post from American Duchess about a week ago saying that imports are going to be delayed for these shoes because of, well, the current border situation with France, it is closed, which isn't great. So I want to make this video and show people, you know, what they're like out the box and comparisons with the Londoners. I think that gives people a lot more reassurance when you've invested in something like this. Pop the laces back in, and I did manage to get them just about right. I suddenly realised that they are spiral laced, which I know is just a way of lacing your shoe, but I thought it was a nice little nod to corsetry. Or is it stays that are usually spiral laced? Just to compare them with my Londoners, here they are side by side. The Londoners are actually a size smaller than the Bernadettes. I just wanted a little more toe wiggle room than in the smaller size. There are some quite subtle differences between the two styles. Heel is the same shape, but the heel of the Londoner is, I think it's like layers of glued together leather, whereas the Bernadette has a heel that is covered in a thin layer of leather. I'm a little bit worried that that'll be a little bit more prone to scuffing and scarring. The toe of the Londoner is a little bit denser, I would say, than the Bernadette, which is good for me because I have quite a lot of foot to shove into those little dainty little pointed toes. The sole is just about the same thickness, although the Londoners are a natural colour and the Bernadettes are black. They have similar aglets. I'd say the aglets on the Londoner are nicer because they are not shiny and they have a slightly better finish at the end. But the one thing I'm very happy about is the flexibility of the foot part of the leather, because I have big feet and I need to squish them in. So yeah, there's my foot against the shape of the Londoners. I don't have pointy toes. I have big wide flippers, and I wanted to share that with you because I don't have dainty feet. I'm a normal sort of person with quite big feet, actually slightly larger than normal. I have a lot of foot girth, and if you look at that, the laces actually stop a lot lower than you would expect, so a lot of the girth is coming out the top. That's not a nice thing to say. So they slip on nice and easy, and they do up nicely. Although it's nice to spend some time getting the laces just perfect. And put on a pretty bow, which was actually slightly difficult with the ribbon being quite inflexible. So I did a little double bow just so it didn't go undone. And now I venture outside. And there they are. I think it's important to look at shoes the way that you look at them. You look down and see your feet, and that's what makes you feel pretty, especially if you have massive feet like me, and you've managed to make them look not massive, which is brilliant. In summary, I am extremely happy with these shoes. They are, in my humble opinion, better than the Londoners in some ways. I love the look of the Londoners, the slightly weathered old look of the ombre and the dyeing of the leather, and obviously the little cut brogue details. I love those so much. I think the leather on the Bernadettes is beautifully soft, but I think, well, they're brand new. I think they need to gain some sort of patina because they are flat colour and they're quite shiny. So I think with some care maybe they'll develop a lovely patina, but it's the softness and the fit that just I absolutely love. I love looking down and seeing the stripes and the toes, little spat toes, and they are extremely comfortable. And if you have ordered them, I think you are going to be wonderfully happy with your purchase when they do arrive. Thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe if you think that my ranting and my flipper feet are something that you might be interested in watching in future.